Felix. It's week 10, folks. Week 10 of the NFL. Oh boy. Last week we wasn't sure what kind of trades and stuff would take place, if any. And the floodgates opened and you had a lot of movement in the NFL. So before we get into our picks, Alex is gonna go over some of these trades that took place. I believe the Jets made out like a bandit with their trades. So the next two seasons, hopefully they'll pick good players and build something great over there.
Yeah, talking about the 13, not on the for one big week of trade. The move. Uh, can yeah, the move will help you get for the upcoming 2 year. Yeah, and they get a follow pick for for a pick. For a pick, we go to the court. I got to pick. We go to the top board. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and yeah, big big trade for the Jet. Big opportunity for the Jet. I believe I believe now it comes down to a rebuild team for Coach Run and his crew.
Yes. So let's just see if how the Jets, because look, if they can have all 30 first round picks for next year's draft, not all those players are going to add up. As we know from year after year of watching the draft, doesn't matter what franchises they are, not all first rounders are necessarily um, the best tool in the shed. Which is why when the years of Belichick being with the Patriots, sometimes they would trade out of the first round and pick up second or third round players because they seem to get maybe a little bit better play out of them. So maybe the Jets will learn something out of this. Maybe they will get a quarterback, but this time maybe not give up on him like they did for Geno Smith and Sam Donald,
And
who are both have moved on in the NFL and is playing pretty
the
decent
football.
football. So hopefully they'll have the patience and the right scouters out there to bring in the right talent for what it is they want to build. Um, the Cowboys made some moves, the Saints made some moves, and the Colts and the Jets made some moves. It was good to see that there was some action that took place before the trade
Uh,
deadline. So
Another team for the kid it may move to help that these out that I get called that the ski have one what and what I can but the eagle at the dolphin make you move there will have both teams out the eagle get up a couple of down pit the dolphin get up and put up so you know team move around we got the for the 8 more week of football to go uh, and go on to the Super Bowl thing. It actually begins the week.
yeah. Um, and there's been another coach let go.
Yeah,
You want to talk about that?
yeah, we can. Uh, uh, yeah, go with the top. Team called it after losing and losing for the devil bottom. Got a took a bottle actually, but yeah, the team called it he got for good. Uh, yeah, and I got the pie. How about
No, I mean, look, we're at the halfway point of the season, and kind of expected some changes to continue to keep coming in the NFL at this point, as this season goes on. Um, and so, with that being said, how about injury report? Because from what I've seen, it looked like the scare that the Commanders got with Daniels isn't as bad as they once thought, and there's still a possibility we may see him
Yeah,
sometime this season. He had I think it was a discolated elbow, right, or
yeah,
a sprained elbow or something like that, right?
yeah. The will be out for a couple of weeks. I put it back week 15. He will come back. He will come back to play. I put it week 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 15 or 15. Those 2 weeks we might see back. I knew Tom he got out for this week. I I put it him. He will be on issue the coming week. Uh-oh.
Do the Cardinals trade him? There's rumors swirling around his quarterback controversy there in Arizona.
Well,
Uh,
well, again, the, 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 they got away to free it because of the kids that are over. Now, they got away to free it after the Super Bowl to make move.
yeah. Well, look, I mean, they definitely don't want to devalue his stock, right? So if there's a chance that they can get a draft pick or something for him, the worst thing they would do, the worst thing they could do is put him on a bench, um, even though his performance has not necessarily been all that well. And you know, this has just been not necessarily a really good relationship for him and the Cardinals for some time now. Um, and they had a former first round pick before taking him from the year before, and they gave all that up to get him. When he first came there, shined, but now it just seems after time after time again, they can't seem to get that
Again,
organization turned around.
again, currently, it's not about quarterback. If they have completely he played amazing. The last couple of years after that season, he played well at the end. They think that the book the guy they have it. They got it, they have it. For the book of the year. Again, the book of how I want it because the book is out. So for me, Kyle Mooney, he's not a bad quarterback, but he got to they have me out make the right choice of where where did he want to go next. Uh,
So,
after
um,
him, he might go to the Cowboys. He might go to like like um um at that time he might go to the Dolphins. You know, you
that
know.
actually might be a good fit for him at the Dolphins. The Dolphins organization ownership there has told basically they would like for their coach to continue for another year there. They do have some quarterback issues, but again, this is smart play, meaning although it makes sense to bench Tua, they want to keep his stock up just so that if they need to move him, they can. So he'll most likely continue to be the starter of the Miami Dolphins. So,
Okay, let me on to that new for the Cowboys. This week we found out that one of the defense players have passed away. So I I I, I played for his family. I played for the team. Uh, uh, it looked bad because we see that we get a touchdown. I thought of pick out a one to so I felt bad for the entire team at the entire whole family there.
yeah, yes, our prayers are out for them. And, you know, um, you know, he took his own life. For those who may not know, he was only 24 years of age, so he's a very young man. And so, just keep in mind, when we're having struggles, sometimes it's worthwhile to just check on those, to see how folks are doing. Um, just not to brush off and make an assumption that everybody is okay. We don't really necessarily know the full story yet. I'm pretty sure after the investigation and everything is done, we'll learn a little bit more of what led up to the young man taking his own life. But our prayers are with the Cowboys organization and his family. We're sorry for your loss, our condolences. Um, we're gonna need to get into our picks
Yeah.
because if you don't know, Falcons and Colts are actually playing now. Well, actually, we're playing this morning, but they're in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 55 seconds left in that third quarter. Falcons are up on the Colts. Now, speaking of another horse team, you have the Broncos who won against the Raiders the other night, Thursday night, and they now lead the NFL at 8-2. This is where they're sitting. But keep in mind, folks, if somehow the Colts pull off this victory, um, they will still have the tiebreaker over Denver because they won against them earlier this year. So, your thoughts? Who wins this game? Falcons, Colts? I know we're a little late with that because this one started this morning, but who you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah. The put in balloon. 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 Germany. Uh. Yeah. You got me in her and we we can't wait to 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 cut the hook and up up the game and for me I got to give me it gonna be the code. I I believe the code will cut back it the game and get the win.
Yeah, something tells me the Colts will probably figure out this win. It's just a 4-point game right now. Next up is Browns Jets. The Browns have not necessarily been playing well, and we all know the Jets wasn't playing well, but they did get their first win. They're technically tied with the Titans, so they don't look as the worst team anymore in the league because there are others who are doing as well. So you got Browns Jets.
I believe you gonna be new legit. I believe legit figure it out. I believe the 2 week I bet.
Okay. I'm gonna also probably lean with the Jets here. Jets will get this victory over the Browns. Um, Ravens Vikings.
I believe it gonna be um the reason I believe the reason will get this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Vikings here. I know it's purple on purple, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Um, let's see, Saints Panthers. This is a division rival.
Look with the egg and pepper will get so good, so hot right now. I didn't see that that bakery is not looking so good this time that year. But this year when you bought game, I don't give me cat and pepper. I think pepper will get that one.
I also will agree with you. I'll take the Panthers over the Saints. Giants Bears.
Yeah, yeah. The offer is over at the belt. Yeah, yeah. They had what a problem there. Uh, what a crazy impact the little team. I know I know what it got to be all that good. And I think it got to be really really at home and maybe it might know a little bit. So you know what? Give me a little bit of bear. I believe the bear will get the win and
I
move
think the
on.
Bears will win. I don't think the weather is going to change the direction of that game. Yeah, I remember the Giants had played outside always, and all kinds of climate changes. So I don't think that will be a factor. The year they went to the Super Bowl, they played in Green Bay, which is a neighboring
Yeah.
franchise to the Bears, and it was one of the coldest days out there, and the Giants went up there and won in Lambeau Field. So temperature, climate, I don't think it's a factor. I just think right now the Giants are beat up. They got injuries all over the place. Um, the Bears seem to be playing at a really good pace, so it just seems like the Bears. All right. Patriots, Bucks.
Yeah, this game gonna be extra game to watch because the picture is actually on top of the bill. But forgot. But you love it, but behind that ain't a paper. So this game is going to watch for both teams. Uh, for both the bill and the paper team to watch this game.
Well, the Patriots are down there in the heat.
I believe
So
I believe it's gonna be completely. I believe completely we get the win.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks here. So I think this is time we're gonna disagree. I think the Patriots will take this loss against the Bucks. Bills, Dolphins.
Yeah. After the game, gonna be a book out. I, I, I,
You
give
heard it here,
me
folks, from Alex. He said a
a
blowout.
big bill after this game is gonna be a book out win of my me.
I'm gonna pick the Bills. I think the Bills get revenge from that loss um, that they had against Miami a little bit earlier this year. Um, Texans, Jags, division rival as well.
Yeah, this game is not anybody not is about. But give me a good job for a good job for me. We get the win.
I'm gonna go with the Texans here. Cardinals, Saints. I'm sorry, Cardinals, Seahawks. Another division rival.
Yeah, I believe a bit that, but yeah, I believe because I can't eat, I can't put like a headphone, I put the whole thing needs to be out before I put down, so give me a bit that, yeah, come on, that's
I'm gonna go with Seattle as well. I think Sam Donald and them get it done. They were playing on fire when they played against the Commanders. They seem like their offense and their defense is now gelling and coming together. Rams 49ers, another division rival.
for me, I could say, I gotta win for the 49, hopefully, I know that we is not a good week for the, no, yeah, actually, uh, yeah, because they will only look. So, I got the give you the 49 after the game over the man.
I'm gonna go with the Rams here. I think the Rams get this victory.
Okay.
Niners.
You pay 1 week. Because
Yes, 1 week, 1 week. That's all I did. And so now we're gonna move on to the last 4 o'clock game, 4:25. Lions Commanders. The Commanders beat up on the Lions in the playoffs, eliminating them last year, last football season. So who do you have here?
yeah, the after the game gonna be put out. Out. I give me Detroit. I believe Detroit will probably start up there because of the color problem there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions here. The Commanders are unhealthy right now, and they're not really playing their best football. And then for prime time Sunday night football, you have Aaron Rodgers, which is Pittsburgh Steelers versus the LA Chargers. Who do you got?
Yeah. Um, give me I will we get the win if ever play at home, home in California. Yeah, yeah. He don't do the California people. We see it. We see it on the time for good day. Yeah. If they play at home, Okay, but give me a.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think the Chargers will get this victory, and the Chargers are at home.
Yeah, so, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
to your explanation, but I just think the Chargers is gonna get this victory. And then you have up for Monday Night Football tomorrow's games. Tomorrow game, should I say? You have the Philadelphia Eagles, your Eagles, versus the Green Bay Packers.
every night, everyone, what you go, yeah, yeah, I believe it could be good equal to the game.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the Eagles to win this game. It feels like they haven't played forever, even though that's not
Yeah,
true. And then for Thursday night football matchup, also primetime game, Jets Patriots, a division rival. Um, who do you got?
yeah, I just have to get a good fruit game win. Community can pick a picture, the picture will get the win over the yeah, of something like football.
Okay. And I will agree. I think the Patriots will get this victory over the Jets. And that will be our week 10 picks, folks. Um, thank you guys for tuning in. Uh,
Wait, we forgot one thing. Uh, game the week.
okay.
I got I got one game in mind.
Okay. Well, who do you have?
But you at the picture.
Okay. All right. So that sounds like a game of the week from Alex. For me, I'm gonna probably say game of the week is going to be Rams and 49ers.
Okay, we
I
that
think that'll be the game of the week.
we
If there
that
was a second game, it would be tomorrow's night game of Packers, Eagles.
okay.
But I'm gonna go with San Francisco and the Rams. They
Uh,
always seem to bring some entertainment, those two teams, when they play and square off. Plus, it's a division rival. So, thank you, folks, for tuning in. Um, again, prayers
yeah,
for the Cowboys and for their loss. Condolence for their loss. And again, like we mentioned last week, if you have the means to donate to any food bank in your area, please, if you can, just to donate. We have Americans suffering right now due to the politics in our country, unfortunately. And so if you can help and donate to the food banks in your area, um, please do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And you guys have a blessed day. Let's enjoy some football.
uh,
Week 10 in NFL.
and
Yes. Yes. The season is going by pretty quickly. Thank you guys.
okay.